Wrestling fans, I am alongside the RWA television champion in Mike Gracá. Mr. Gracá, over the past 8+ months, you have taken on every competitor. And honestly, we have all seen you fare off in one of your most heinous matches, the 2 out of 3 falls against Pyro. Tonight, however, you're in a situation where your shoulders do not have to be pinned down upon the mat for you to lose this title. What are your strategies, champ?
First off, if you've done research in sports, champions, they always find a way to win. And I believe that's what I'm going to have to do. Any way possible, whether it's giving the CMS to Amanda Fox or Damien Black, hitting them with the Mohawk driver. Hell, I don't even have to use my finisher. I might as well just make them tap out. You never know what's going to happen. I'll do anything to keep this around my waist.
Well, there you have it. Almost an entire year, this young man has held on to the strap. Amanda Fox, Damien Black, you'd better bring your A game. Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is scheduled for one fall. It is another triple threat matchup, and it is for the RWA Television Championship. Yeah! Introducing first. She weighed in this morning at 121 pounds and is hailing from Morgan Hills, California. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Amanda Fox.
Okay, right off the bat, I'm going to call BS. There is no way, and I'm going to call him out on it as soon as he gets back to this table. There is no way Bobby Rossi was there and weighed Amanda Fox this morning. It didn't happen. A lady would never give away her weight. Never. And I'm calling it. As soon as he gets back here, you can hold me to my word. But nonetheless, the business aspect of it, this is a 3-way matchup for the television championship here in the RWA, and we're going to go back to Bobby Rossi for the introduction of our next competitor.
Introducing competitor number 2. He is currently the #1 contender for the television title. He weighed in this morning at 154 pounds and is hailing from Fort Collins, Colorado. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the sure shot, Damien Black.
Well, nicknamed the Sure Shot for good reason. I believe it was Bobby Rossi that had dubbed him the Sure Shot, and those lethal kicks of his are the exact reason for that name. Wow, I don't appreciate that one bit. Damien Black, I'm not really sure what that was all about. But we saw a couple of weeks ago Damien Black securing that #1 spot for the television championship, the #1 contender spot. Amanda Fox, of course, also picking up a non-title victory over Mike Gracá, which is where we find ourselves today.
He's really starting to kill him, and he won't give me a break.
There he is, some 9 months as RWA television champion, Mike Gracá, known as the Wave of the Future. And my colleague Bobby Rossi about to rejoin me here in the booth. Sir, there is no way you weighed that young lady this morning. There's no way.
What?
There is no way.
All right, listen, I'm not going to say I'm above lying, but I got news for you and our viewers from home. She is one of the very few females I know who will willingly step on a scale.
She is one of the very few females you know that is willing to step on a scale in front of you, probably because she has no weight issues, I suspect.
she's one of the very few females that'll be anywhere near me whatsoever, scale not pending on the situation. But nonetheless, folks, we have got a three-way dance for the television championship. I have been looking forward to this matchup. These are three people that surely, not only do they bring intensity, but man, you want to talk about speed being a factor. And Mike Gracá tapping down the referee, making sure he's clean for whatever reason. I guess he doesn't want to take any chances.
Now, I have to call BS maybe just one more time.
All right.
Now, in your managerial days, you were not a fan of these multi-person matchups when your client Damien Black was involved.
Well, you know, I mean, you're talking about a serious disadvantage. I mean, triple threats are not by any means the same old one-on-one. It doesn't have the same dynamic of a tag match, and it put my client at somewhat of a disadvantage. Not being as biased as I was, I'm eager to see who is going to come out on top. But, you know, I'm not going to pull any punches. I'm rooting for the sure shot. He's my favorite in this matchup.
Well, as you were going on that long tirade, we saw Damien Black attempting to gain a measure of oh my goodness, right into the corner, head first, I believe.
Amanda Fox with a pretty vicious clothesline, leaving Gracá on his back. Numero dos. We're going to make it a third. No, she rounds it off with a drop kick and is currently the only competitor in the ring. Both the boys on the outside. What is Fox going to do?
Oh, Damien Black, he just hit Gracá in the side of the head with that roundhouse kick, but he doesn't see Fox on the inside. Coming out. Oh, wait, yes, he does. Quarter coming through the ropes and then swept the leg out.
Cut off.
Now on the apron. Coming in with the elbow drop, finding the mark.
We've got a cover here. Just shy of a 2 count, actually. And I'll tell you, a lot slower of a start than I would have expected. And getting back into the whole matchup dynamic, I mean, I really enjoy the fast pace of a triple threat. I really do. I mean, as far as what's fair and what's not fair, and who's got the upper hand, and what have you, that's all relative.
Oh, Damien Black, nicely done, rolling through there, that near pinfall combination, and
nothing pretty about that. A foot upside your temple, Miss Fox.
And Gracá, meanwhile, a back elbow and a clothesline moments ago.
Going for that patented jaw jacker of his. Damien Black seeing it coming, but didn't see that forearm.
The kid packs a lot of power behind those forearms, no doubt about it. But then again, they just ran face first into that boot.
And a blockbuster off the second turnbuckle. We've got another cover. Amanda Fox breaking it up, having the wherewithal. And, I'll tell you what, Gracá, it really would do you some good to just kind of survey the action, sit out on the outside, and I'd hate to say this, but, break things up as they happen. There's no sense in exerting yourself.
As we heard from him earlier, he said he'll do whatever it takes to pull off a victory here within the confines of the rule book, I'm sure. However, your strategy is somewhat sound. Let these two beat the hell out of each other. As you saw right there, that forearm by Fox. He just has to be careful because in this triple threat match, he does not have to be pinned to lose the championship.
And ultimately, that's why I had a qualm, a beef, if you will, of my clientele being in these scrambles, because that is the biggest disadvantage. The champion need not be pinned to lose his title. It's been a 9-month reign, as you stated before, and Gracá's been a fighting champion. What do we have here? A double suplex, a double superplex, if you will. Well, it looks like Black's going for the ride.
Whether he wants to or not, down he goes.
Got Adam, the superstar, coaching on his client, and Mike Gracá. got to tip my hat to that young man for taking on the banes of personnel management at such a young age. He's clearly not afraid of responsibility.
Well, clearly you haven't seen his messy room, but that's neither here nor there at this point in time.
Clemson, what are you doing in a child's bedroom?
That's none of your damn business. Meanwhile, an Inseguri to Mike Grossi fell hard on that's only a thin layer of padding. I've said it before. Cutthroat into a neck breaker.
You know, that's one thing I really appreciate about Damien Black. He's got a way of modifying his standard textbook maneuvers and really making them his own.
Referee doing his best to try to get these guys back in the ring here. There's a big forearm to the back of the head of Damien Black. Where's Adam going? Thrown at Damien Black. A flatliner from Adam. Meanwhile,
Amanda Fox through the middle ropes, a suicide dive on Gracá, and all three competitors are outside of the ring, taking a breather. Now, typically there are not countouts enforced during a triple threat matchup, but I see this as O'Gara kind of taking measures into his own hands to try to get control of this matchup. Kudos to the kid. Young man, he's no kid.
Grosser, right there, he slid in to break the count. Oh, well.
Just blatantly taking matters into his own hands, if you will. A low blow from the sure shot. He takes a kick to the midsection himself. Amanda Fox looks as if she's going for that code red. On Gracá's knees.
I don't know if that was
a backstabber.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a matter of positioning or pure luck, but Gracá was there with his knees. And that was driven into the back, the upper back, and the shoulder area of Damien Black. And that bit of crazy business, if you will, got the attention of this crowd here. Nice little RWA chant.
I must say, all three of these combatants are going head to head to head. I mean, all of them halfway throughout this match seem to be out of energy. This is something to see.
Fox trying to keep her balance here, stumbling and almost tripping over her own 2 feet. Interesting, rolling Damien Black in the ring here. Maybe she feels as though getting a pinfall over him may be the best route right now.
And broken up by the wave of the future. This kid is surely making waves throughout the region, especially here in the RWA. The longest reigning television champion in our company's history. It's not an easy task.
He may find himself taking a nap, though, very shortly here.
Backing Fox up into the turnbuckle, he breaks that hold. However, she's locking it in once again. Definitely a smart move on her part. I mean, you're going up against two guys. You're a female. You're not going to pack the same kind of punch. Best thing to do, wear your opponent down. Good thinking by Amanda Fox. O'Gara. We've got two. Is this? Nope. Gracá's still in this. Up on his feet again. Fox takes the buckle. Our studio audience rallying behind the young champion. She goes for a third sleeper, but we're going to see a CMS, but not quite. Misses the clothesline, kick to the stomach. Single underhook neck breaker.
Right across the knee, may I add. Watch out for Black. He looks like he's poising himself to come after Gracá.
Oh, and before he gets a chance to strike, he eats a boot.
And Gracá victorious here in this three-way for his television championship. I think Damien Black here may have a legitimate gripe. He was not involved in the finish here. He may think he still is owed a television championship match, and I certainly don't blame him.
Well, our co-director of competition wanted to see what these three had to offer. Fox being the one to have been pinned, I feel as though that takes us slightly out of contention while Damien remains in.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm hearing that Liz B is in the back. Maybe you want to go get a word from her.
Will do.